We back again, y'all. I told y'all we are doing it. Ooh, little gappy gap. Gappy, 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 gappy. Sorry. They're huge these days, and they're just, that's my brassiere that you're seeing right here. So it's not skin. It's a bra. It's fine. I don't know what's going on with them. They're growing out of control. We're gonna work on that. In the meantime, welcome back to my channel. Yes, I'm gonna hold this like this so you guys aren't distracted by my protruding breast. I'm very proud of them. Um, so today's episode is, well, hold on now. Welcome back to the Abundance Playlist. This is the Life of Jay White, where I talk to you about my life, my testimony, and all the things. If you're new here, hi. Hey guys. Fall in. Welcome to my channel. Okay. This month, in June, we're supposed to be talking about what it takes to steward the promise, building structure for the dream, and managing what God has already placed in your hands. So today we are talking about the piece that turns good intentions into a life that you can actually sustain. Anybody want to guess what that is? Discipline. That's right, discipline. Okay, so motivation gets you started, but discipline is what keeps you available for the promise. So I've had seasons where I knew what I wanted, right? And what I was called to do, and even the steps to take to get there. Still struggled to move, still did not do that. Not because I didn't care, but because I was waiting to feel that motivation to like do what needed to be done. Mistakes. Purpose cannot be built around your feelings. It is actively built outside of them. Okay, so at some point you have to decide that the life you want requires you to show up even when the excitement wears off. So what to expect in this episode: why motivation is unreliable for long-term growth, how consistency builds capacity for bigger assignments, and practical ways to build your discipline without trying to change everything at once, which, hello, that's me. I can do cold turkey. I can do an abrupt stop. Like I am very capable of doing those things in my life. But when I do that, it expels a lot of my energy to do that. So I've just learned over time that the gradual approach to changing your lifestyle works out the best. And that's just for me. If you need to go cold turkey, do the abrupt stop and immediately put your energy somewhere else, do that. Do what works for you. But for me, gradual build up, gradual momentum getting built. It's like going up the hill on a roller coaster, you know? And then we can say we when we're done. Okay. So, discipline is the door to destiny. So this is why motivation cannot carry the assignment. So motivation is very helpful, right? Like when you feel that feeling like, oh, I got to get this done, I got to do this, I feel good, blah, blah, blah. That's very helpful. But it's a temporary feeling. Why? It's a feeling. It is a feeling. You cannot put all of your eggs in the basket of your feelings. Okay? It rises when things are exciting, and then it disappears when things get repetitive. But whole time, the repetition, that consistently doing the same thing over and over every day, all the time, that part right there, that's the part that's actually going to sustain you. So motivation itself, it depends on your mood, your energy, and external encouragement and all that stuff. So it's going to start the work, but discipline itself, that's what stays when motivation leaves. Okay, so purpose needs a rhythm that can survive the mundane, ordinary day-to-day task. So for me, locking in, doing my makeup, doing like, okay, so here's how I have it set up, like to get these videos done. And this is what really helps me get it done, especially when I have a cute face and I feel pretty. I'm like, I'm getting in front of this camera. So one thing I do every day is make sure I feel pretty before I go to work. I feel cute today. I felt cute yesterday. It upgraded my wardrobe, making sure my nails is done, making sure my hair is done, making sure my face is, together, like getting the outfit together, feeling cute. That gets me the energy, the motivation, right, to do my task for the day first thing in the morning. But getting the video done in the morning, like recording in the morning and posting while I'm at work, that momentum right there, that every day, I can do that every day. Like as long as something's in my phone to post, I can post every day. I've realized that. So I do the thing to get me motivated to do the recording and all that stuff, because that's really where the motivation is needed for me, is to record. Like, I have to feel motivated to get in front of the camera. So I do little things for myself to give me that motivation to get in front of the camera, and then once it's on my phone, discipline locks in, like, boom. So that's one way you could do it, is to give yourself a little treat to get you in the motivation mindset to do the mundane thing, and then let discipline just kind of flow in after the motivation has left the building. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Okay, so how consistency itself builds capacity. Discipline is not just about getting things done. It builds the ability to carry more. So consistent habits strengthen your trust within yourself. I know for a fact Monday through Thursday or Monday through Wednesday, I am posting on my channels, like all of my stuff I'm posting. And I'm very happy because being consistent and posting on my like social media and stuff, it's led me into a consistent place with my podcast and this YouTube channel, which has been the largest struggle of my life. Speaking of the podcast, The Life Unveiled is available on all platforms. Go listen where you listen to your podcast. And it's The Life Unveiled, a Life of J. White podcast. Okay. Now, anyway. But yeah, consistency builds that strength in trusting yourself. All right. Repeated obedience makes responsibility less overwhelming. So for me, as long as I'm on top of my videos and podcasts every week, it really isn't too much to carry. It's when I be skipping weeks and have to play catch up that I start getting overwhelmed, because it's like it goes from having 1 to 2 videos to record and a podcast episode to 4 podcast episodes, 4 videos. I got to get all the reels done, and I got to make it with Jay White to do. Like, that's when it starts becoming overwhelming. But if I stick to it, okay, stick to my weekly posting schedule, stick to the plan, stick to the guidance, stick to the being obedient and all that stuff, it literally stays at a manageable level, and a level where I can have more clients and stuff too. So something to think about. And then small systems create room for bigger opportunities. Like I said, every day, getting up, getting cute. That's the system. That's a system for me. And like, even like taking better care of my skin, taking better care of my, like having a face routine and all that stuff. My body reacts when I don't lotion properly and do my full routine. My face reacts when I don't do my full routine. Everything reacts. Like, now I've gotten into a place where I am conditioned. My body is conditioned to be cute, soft, luxury. Like, I have to do that. I have to smell good. Like, it's just certain things that have to happen now, because I put myself in that mode way back in the beginning of April. Oh, we're in July now. Q2 is very successful for me because I'm a young lady. Look at that. I used to be a tomboy, you guys. I'm a young lady now. Kiss it. But yeah, doing like small systems create room for those bigger opportunities, because now I'm walking out the house like a baddie. And so anything can happen. I can meet anybody. I can meet my man. I can meet my next boss. Like, and I'm looking presentable every day. I'm not just walking around the house looking like Who Shot John. Okay? Clock it. Because I used to. Because I did not care. So yes. Capacity is built through what you repeat, not just what you dream about. So discipline itself is a form of faithfulness. Like, discipline can be spiritual. Like, you honor the vision by always returning to it. Me personally, I know that's my life, because God gave me a vision a long time ago. And like, even though I'm not where I think I should be with it, I know for a fact that I'm right on track with where God has me, like, and like what he wants me to do. It might not be perfect will all the time. I might be getting in the little permissible areas, and that's cute, that's cool, whatever for now. But the overall vision and stuff is coming together. Like, I'm looking around like Crunk every day, like, yeah, it's all coming together. Like, it's coming together for me. Like, it really is. Like, when you like honor the vision by returning to it, like, God will keep building it more and more, adding pieces. It's gonna be great. So yeah, definitely do that. You honor your future by keeping those promises to yourself. So like, future you is going to be so grateful for the little things you do every day right now. Like, future you is going to love you for being disciplined, going to the gym when you didn't feel like going, Oh, okay. Paying that bill that you don't feel like paying because you want to go to happy hour. Like, future you is going to be very grateful for those things. And on the reverse of that, if you don't do those things, future you is going to look back and be like, oh, I should have did this. Oh, I should have did this. Like, a lot of times I see myself dealing with that financially, and also like with going to the gym. I'm like, oh, I should have went. Oh, I should have, could have, would have. Don't be should have, could have, would have yourself and beating yourself up. Okay. Just do it now and thank yourself later. Period. And you honor God by stewarding your time, energy, and assignments with care. So doing things consistently, remaining obedient, always returning to the vision. When you get lost, going back to the last thing God says to you, that shows God, hey God, I can handle it when you give it to me. I can steward this well. I'm okay with whatever task you give me. And if I don't get it right the first time, I'm going to go back to the original instructions and I'm going to listen again and I'm going to try again and I'm going to keep picking up my cross and keep following you. That's energy. That's showing God like, yeah, I do love you actually. I love you enough to do what you said. If I ain't do it right the first time, I'm gonna go back to what you said and I'm gonna do it again because I love you and I'm gonna get it right. I'm gonna get it right for you, Lord. Tell the Lord you love him without saying you love him. That's how you do that. Okay. So discipline is not punishment. It's a decision to stay available. Hello. You are telling God, I am open for you. Wherever you want to move, I'm disciplined enough to be there. So let's get into the scripture. The first one is 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 27. All right, 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 27. Let's see. 685. 685. 685. Y'all see how big this Bible is? Y'all don't, but I do. Okay. Chapter 9, verse 27 says, oh, that's 2 Corinthians. I'm like, where is it? No, chapter 9, verse 27. There we are. Corinthians 27. When I am with those who are weak, I share their weakness, for I want to bring the weak to Christ. Yes, I try to find common ground. Wait, no, that's not 27. 27 is down here. I discipline my body like an athlete, training it to do what it should. Otherwise, I fear that after preaching to others, I myself might be disqualified. That's, I discipline my body like an athlete, training it to do what it should. Otherwise, I fear that after preaching to others, I myself might be disqualified. Ooh, come on. I feel like that says enough. I don't need to explain that. Like, you got to discipline the body and stay prepared. Galatians chapter 6, verse 9. Where's Galatians? See, y'all can tell it's been a long time since I picked up my Bible because I'm over here looking for stuff before I was getting to know where everything was at. That's my problem. Where are you? Oh, okay, page 700. Right after Corinthians. Thessalonians. All right, sorry. All right, chapter 6, verse 9 says, so let's not get tired of doing what is good. At the right time, we will reap a harvest of blessing if we do not give up. If we faint not, my babies. And then Proverbs chapter 13, verse 4. 376. What I say, chapter 13, verse 4. Here we are. Verse 4 says, lazy people want much, but get little. But those who work hard will prosper. Amen. Hallelujah. So self-explanatory. Okay, so discipline your body and stay prepared. Don't grow weary in doing good because the diligent are richly supplied. Boop. Practical application time. Consistency audit, baby. All right, so you need to ask yourself, what goal do I keep restarting instead of maintaining? Where am I relying on motivation instead of a routine? What small action would create momentum if I repeated it weekly? All right, then you got to do the minimum faithful step. Choose one goal, create a version of it that you can do even on a hard day. So like record a short video if it's content production, record a short reel or a video or something small instead of a full batch of everything. Like me, I just do my like whatever I'm gonna post that day. Only thing I pre-record is basically the Make It with Jay White videos. I pre-record those. But everything else I do the day of. Like I be like, this video is going up today. I'm recording it right now. So sorry, there's a like GNAT in here. That's Perks of Plants, right? GNAT is in here and it's attracted to the ring light. So kind of pissing me off, but it's fine. Spend 10 minutes organizing instead of trying to fix everything. Read one chapter instead of waiting for the perfect Bible study session. And then like take a 15-minute walk instead of skipping movement entirely. So consistency grows when the plan is realistic enough to repeat. And then lastly, keep one promise to yourself. Choose one commitment this week, keep it. Not because it's dramatic, but because it's evidence that you can trust yourself to follow through. So destiny is rarely built in one big moment. It's built through small, disciplined decisions that keep you ready for when the opportunity arrives. So drop one habit that you're committing to, stay consistent with this week, even if it's small, put it in the comments. I want to know what you're doing. And the next video is about how favor is not a shortcut to responsibility. Blessed does not mean easy. So like, share, subscribe, save it for later, and I will talk to y'all most likely tomorrow. And you know what? Tomorrow I'm gonna post the final. Should I post that tomorrow or should I? Either tomorrow or Saturday, the final mini series is going up, and that will be the last one for the Q2 mini series. And then I will give y'all a little bit of the preview of the Q3 mini series that's coming up. Love you guys dearly. Have a great day. Sorry for the ding. I do be getting text messages in the morning because I am a busy bee. And I will see y'all again probably tomorrow. Yeah. Deuces.